Hi everyone, welcome. Today I want to remind us of the value of reconnecting to the earth element, Prithvi, as we navigate the information age. And I'll shed some light on how we can hone into Prithvi as our source of stability to promote the balance of the mind. Now, for those of you that I haven't met, I'm April, and I am a lover of the subtlety of yoga and really aim to preserve that subtlety and share its wisdom with those that are on the journey of self-exploration. Now, living in the information age means that we are constantly being bombarded with information overload and excessive sensory stimulation that pulls the mind in multiple directions. And this dynamic increases the movement of the mind and reduces our ability to focus and remain present. And of course, as the mind moves faster and faster, right, the mind is spinning, okay? This opens up the doorway for dis-ease and disharmony. Okay? And this level of mental instability can lead to anxiety, it can lead to very scattered thoughts, a disrupted nervous system, and it affects our overall health and well-being. Now, to counter and prevent these effects from occurring, it's very important that we reestablish our connection to the earth element, right? Because that earth element is our source of stability. It is our grounding. It is evenness, and it is focus. And of course, the yogic system teaches us a variety, numerous tools, techniques, and tips to do just that. But today I'll share with you just 3 very simple tips that we can incorporate into our daily lives. So the first tip that we are all already connected with is spending time in nature on the daily. Right? When we immerse ourselves into the natural environment, we elevate the balance, not only of the earth element, but all of the elements within us, within the body, the breath, and the mind, which supports and promotes optimal functioning within the body. Okay? So that's the first tip. The second tip is moderation, and this actually aligns very well with the teachings of brahmacharya, okay, within yoga, relative to yoga that you might already be familiar with, and of course relative to the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. So brahmacharya as moderation. So beginning to create and develop these very healthy boundaries with our devices, right, when they are on and when they are off, so that we can aim to reduce this excessive sensory stimulation and exposure that we receive on the daily. So we begin to limit that information, that excessive information overload from entering the system, our system. And the third tip is a very simple pranayama breathing technique that you might already be familiar with, but it's so important for us to return back to the basics, right? And really nourish ourselves within that foundation. And this breathing technique is abdominal breathing. It is a technique that we could do any time of the day, morning, evening, before bed, in the middle of the day. 3 to 5 minutes is great. We could do even more. And this technique is so simple. All we need to do is lie down, guide our awareness to the belly. And as we inhale, we slowly fill the belly. So the belly rises. And as you exhale, we slowly guide the belly back as the navel slowly draws back towards the spine. And we'd repeat this slow belly breathing for a few minutes, 5 minutes, whatever suits you in the moment. And this very simple breath technique, we could also do it seated, begins to stabilize the mind. It grounds the mind and it trains the mind to focus. Okay? It also supports the regulation of the nervous system so that we can remain calm and really connected and in tune despite the information that we might be receiving. Now, as we cultivate this innate relationship with the earth element that is just so true to our nature, we can more intelligently direct our awareness to the information that is serving, and we can let the rest fall away. Amazing. So thank you so much for joining in today and sharing your time and your presence. Please hit like if these teachings resonated with you, and let's connect in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Namaskar.